Hello, today I want to talk about probably the most underrated microphone that is on the marketplace. This one easily gets looked over for many reasons, but I think people just can't believe how good of a deal it actually is, and neither could I till I actually really tested it out. And now it's become my workhorse, my everyday carry, my weapon of choice for just about everything, at least within the parameters of what it is set out to do. And this microphone is the Behringer B1. So if you've ever seen any of my videos, this is the microphone I am using. Of course, currently I am not using it. I'm using a lapel mic because it is in my hand and unplugged. But we will do some audio tests that aren't processed down the line in this video. But why do I think it's so underrated, and what's so great about it? Well, let's get stuck in. First of all, the price. And this is what gets me. I just can't believe how cheap it is, and the whole package deal that you actually get with it. Now, if you were to go on Amazon UK right now and look up the Behringer B1, you should hopefully, fingers crossed, find it is £66. Now, I don't know if you can get it cheaper on eBay. I think even on Amazon you can probably get it as cheap as like £53 right now, which is absolutely unbelievable, especially if you're starting out. But what else are we getting for this price? So for a start, you're getting of course, the microphone, the Behringer B1. It is metal, it is solid. It's a single large diaphragm microphone, condenser, so that means it requires phantom power. What's nice is because it's a large diaphragm, it really does capture the reality of the sound, and it transitions really nice into your DAW, so you're getting a pretty equal replica. It's a pretty neutral frequency response as well, so that really helps with that. And also on this microphone, you'll notice there are a couple of settings. We have a minus 10 dB attenuator, which helps for those higher noisier sounds. So if you want to do a little bit of screamo, or if you're just generally recording something that's a bit louder than your usual vocals, I would say. You also have a low cut filter, or as some people call a high pass filter, which just tails off the bass a bit, which really helps, especially when I'm recording my YouTube videos. I always switch that on. It gets rid of some of the mud at the bottom of the frequency range of this microphone. And of course you have the little middle setting there, which is just your full frequency range, no attenuator, no filter. So this is an XLR microphone. You cannot just plug this into your laptop. You will need an audio interface, be that Focusrite. I personally use a Motu M4, or there are quite probably literally hundreds of audio interfaces to choose from, but be careful when you choose one, because they do affect the quality of the microphone a lot more than you think because of the preamps inside them. They will definitely affect the noise floor, which, if I'm honest, this has a very low noise floor for a microphone, so you'll have no problems there, I can guarantee that. Now, people have this misconception that you need to spend thousands and thousands of pounds on microphones when you really don't. And if I'm honest, yes, if I stuck a £1,000 microphone up against this and we put it in a proper booth with the same preamps, you'll probably notice a slight difference. And when I say slight, it's going to be marginal. The quality you're going to get off of this compared to your phone is going to be exponential in comparison. And just to prove it, we'll do a little comparison right now. So right now you're listening to me on a lapel. Let's compare this lapel unprocessed with the Behringer B1. This is a test with the Behringer B1 in the middle selection, so there's no filter on, there is no attenuator on. I've now turned on the high pass filter, or the low cut knob thing, and so this is how it sounds with that. This is a test comparing the iPhone's built-in microphone using the voice memo app in comparison to the Behringer B1 and Sennheiser lapel microphone I was wearing in the video. You can see just how amazing and how much this microphone packs a punch. Now, I don't have any £1,000 microphones sadly lying around to compare it to, but hopefully your ears can just prove how good the quality is of this microphone. especially for the price. Put that into consideration. Now, what are we getting in the box? You get the microphone, as I've already said, it's solid, it's metal, it's great. But you also get a pop shield, and you get an actual metal shock mount. And I'm not kidding you, this thing is solid and durable, and it's lasted me years, so I cannot complain. It can be a bit finicky with the tighteny bitty there, and that can drop sometimes. So not the best thing in the world, but in retrospective price, can you really complain? And all of these things come in a very solid case. Can you really complain? You're not just getting a microphone, you're getting something to transport it in. I'm gonna say it again, but for the price, I leave it mostly mounted on my desk 24/7. I don't put it away unless I'm off on a gig and need it. And you know what? If it gets damaged, if it gets knocked up, it's replaceable. I'm not losing a £1,000 microphone. I'm losing a £66 microphone that I could replace in a heartbeat. That's not going to break my bank. And that's probably one of the best things about it. It's rugged. It's something you can take around with you everywhere. It's something that's reliable. It's something that is affordable, that I can use, that packs the quality that I need. Now, the one thing I wish is if it had multiple polar patterns, but you can't have everything. It is a cardioid pattern, which, if I'm honest, can we really complain? So the one little thing I suggest for improvement, but for this price range, you're not going to get it. So you're stuck with the cardioid pattern. I'm not going to say anything further about that. So in summary, if you're out there looking for a reliable microphone, maybe you're starting out and you want to start recording maybe your own voice, you're in your halls at university, or you've got your own little studio set up at home, at your parents', or even if you're a professional. You know, I do professional gigs. I've had my music broadcasted on live TV, and I'm not gonna lie, this microphone has probably been featured in some of those works. So it's what you do with it, and it's getting that quality recording and a bit of know-how, a little bit of software, some decent preamps. You know, you don't have to break the bank. And so this is a solid microphone that comes with a solid case that you can take about with you and not have to worry too much about. So if you're out there starting out, I highly recommend the Behringer B1. It is completely underrated. So let's leave that video there. I hope you've enjoyed. Any questions, comments down below. I'll leave links in the description where you can purchase this. I'm not sponsored at all. I'm all about a good deal and using software and hardware that works and that you can get by on a budget without having to go out there and spend thousands and thousands of pounds. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.